Like so. As usual, I'm just going to wait until we get some sort of response from the stream chat before I do anything.
I'm seeing activity.
Everyone's going crazy at the same time. Be healthy, Nintendo insists.
Yep.
How about you stop telling me what to do?
Look over the booklet and it just says go outside.
Is it time to relay that amazing old Miyamoto quote when a woman ran into him in the street one day and recognized him, and she asked him, "What games do you think my son should play?" And Miyamoto looked at her and said, "He should go outside."
Yeah, that sounds like Miyamoto, alright.
He doesn't even like video games.
Yep. He just makes video games as like a weird version of scrapbooking. Like he went to work in his garden and then he made Pikmin for some reason.
Yep. He says that he takes inspiration from the world around him, he claims. Which is partially why Jumpman is based on the owner of the building of Nintendo offices.
I think they actually named him after that to sort of get a bit of delay on the rent.
Yeah. They said, "Oh, well, then we'll put you in a game," and it was like,
You can be a fat plumber.
Fat plumber that jumps and gets to kiss the princess in the end.
And you fight someone who's definitely not King Kong.
So it's party mode time, and this time it's a real treat, because fuck everything, we're playing Fair Square.
Yay.
We don't need to learn how to play party mode. They look so dejected every time.
They really want to tell you about the party mode.
Well, let me tell you about the party mode.
Actually, I think it's supposed to be them sort of looking away from each other.
Yeah, I know. But still, it's an interesting timing in game.
Yep.
It's like immediately after you pick no, they just look like you told them to go die in a ditch. Oh jeez. Oh wait, right, I'm not supposed to say that anymore, because we figured out this Saturday during the very lengthy Twin Caliber stream that "oh jeez" is apparently my catchphrase. So I should limit it to like once or twice per stream.
Maybe we should get a new catchphrase.
Yeah, we discussed that as well, but no one had any real suggestions.
Just take the sheriffs from Twin Caliber.
Let's paint some blood on the walls. Give this to your mama. Jeez, that game. It just... wow. Okay, so... who will we bring along for this crazy ride? I don't know. Awaiting stream chat input as usual.
Stream chat is lagging a bit behind. Come on, guys.
They are completely uninterested. They're just exchanging catchphrases and being nice to each other instead.
I'm seeing 2 votes for Boo.
Yeah, Boo is in, definitely.
Wario.
Of course, who else?
Seeing a bit of Waluigi support, but
Let's bring Daisy aboard as well.
Yes.
We do not want a sausage party.
The best Mario character.
And lots of support for Waluigi as well.
Yep, he's been knocking them out lately.
Yeah, the very first round we played in Mario Kart 6 was just ridiculous.
Yeah, he's just been... Has he lost any board in this game?
Not any that he has participated in, no.
Hmm.
Then again, he has only participated in one so far.
Hmm.
It's not hard having a 100% accuracy rating if you only fire one shot. Now look at this level. Oh board. Pardon me.
Oh yeah.
This is where the madness will go down. It's called Fair Square, but in Moron party circles it's generally referred to as Unfair Square, because it is completely ludicrous. Yes, please do tell us about this board and explain how it works. You can win coins and stars playing games of luck. Oh, how wonderful. But that's not the important part though. Because there is no regular star space. The star space of sorts is always in the same place. And you can buy up to 5 stars at a time if you've got enough coins. Suddenly money, dosh, wads of that green become very important. And star prices change between day and night, so at some times stars will be 40 coins apiece, while other times they will be 5 coins apiece.
So, I can see how it got a nickname.
Yeah. Suffice to say that sometimes the AI will pass by and it will be 40 coin stars and they will buy 1. Then night rolls around and just, here we go, 5 coin stars, and the next character in order pops by, buys 5 stars and keeps walking. And then the entire game balance is out of whack.
Yes.
It's great.
It's the capitalism board.
Daisy is up first, and she is also the person I'm betting on, because god damn it.
You know I always bet on Daisy.
Always bet on Daisy, you... Oh wait, actually there is a Daisy Duke, isn't there?
Yes.
There you go, always bet on Daisy Duke.
That's what the little hot bands are named after.
Yep. $10 coins, that's 2 stars if you're lucky. Or 1/4 of 1 if you're unlucky. Get your stars right here.
You'd think they'd could afford a bit of a storefront. I mean, they're just selling it from does the sun just open his jacket and show you the stars inside?
Welcome. Got some good stars on sale, stranger. Even though they aren't really strangers, are they? I mean, they officially know each other. Everyone knows each other.
Yep. It's a small world in the Mushroom Kingdom.
It supposedly is. I mean, it has a ridiculously low number of famous people. And everyone else is just irrelevant. Now, we are actually currently streaming at 960 by 720, which means a kind of sort of widescreen, so if you enjoy graphical fidelity, feel free to open up the window a bit, or shit, go full screen, I don't care, do whatever you please, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, turn out that resolution so you can really see Wario's guts in 3D.
Yes. That warrior butt needs all the pixels.
Yes.
And yes, Lumberjack Bonanza, there is also an alternate stream where we are streaming in 10-bit 4K. You do need to literally be on my local area network in order to view it properly, but it looks pretty neat. The base resolution for the game is still, of course, 640 by 528, since that is the internal resolution of the GameCube, but who cares, right?
Somehow Waluigi is dodging the orb, even though he's getting hit by every fence.
He's just pro that way. How many times has he been electrocuted now, anyway?
I think he has, hit on average 2 times every lap.
Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, he's fine.
Oh, that's a promising start for Waluigi.
is preparing.
Was getting juiced up.
We're just deciding to bet on the hope that stars will be really, really cheap, I suppose.
Yep, or he's just buying an item because.
I'm an AI, I don't know what I'm doing. Whoa!
Does anyone ever know what he's doing in Mario Party?
Well, that depends. I mean, you can always enter the game with the express goal of trolling the shit out of everyone else.
Well, that's the only way to play Mario Party. Like, it's not Mario Party unless someone gets punched in the elbow.
Or elbowed in the punch. Whatever the case may be.
Well, there's an elbow involved in any case. Bendy lasers. Oh, Waluigi. Oh, he just ran into it.
Yeah. Look at Daisy's smug face. Jeez, actually, now that we're playing at this high resolution, you can really tell how smug she is.
Yep, that's
face.
the biggest improvement.
The facial expressions. Finally, we can see the hatred, the joy, the sorrow, the fear, and the pain in their eyes.
The aristocratic condescension. And she immediately gambles her money away. Oh, Daisy.
Well, you know.
This did not end well for her last time.
You win some, you lose some, okay? Now, Lumberjack, people need to stop this. Look, the Pain did not have bee powers, he had hornet powers. They were hornets. Completely different family of insects, for crying out loud. How many times do I have to correct people? Because yes, I will totally correct people, because Metal Gear Solid 3 canon is very important to me.
Weren't they Japanese hornets?
Yes, they were a family that is present in the Eastern Russia and Japan.
Oh.
But since the game is Japanese, they naturally use the Japanese classification name, because haha, Japan.
Yep, even though he was on the different sides of the alliances. Maybe they snuck into, like, Japan and stole a beehive, a hornet hive.
Just sent their KGB agents.
Yep. Maybe if they ever make that the boss game, that will be the first tutorial mission. Get the Pain's hornets.
They have been kidnapped by the Japanese. Without them, the Pain is useless. You need to liberate his hornets.
And all the hornets in Japan are descended of the Pain's hornets.
Doing a Metal Gear Solid 4 style tie-back, like, no, seriously, everything has to do with previous characters. Literally everything. There are no people, there are no animals, there are no insects other than the ones related to those you have seen previously.
Yep. It's a crazy world. Also, everyone is either American, Japanese, or Russian.
There are no other nationalities.
Or soldiers.
Yeah. Though I suppose that Eva is supposedly half Chinese?
But she grew up in, like, America.
Yeah. And everyone got wrecked.
Yep. What?
The Future Friend actually brings up that if we bring in the portable and side games like Peace Walker, there are actually Central and South Americans as well.
There's also one French woman, but she kind of doesn't matter at all in the plot. She's just there.
Oh shit. 5 coin stars on the first night time. Daisy, go! Run! Speed
How did she
the
get
fuck
last?
up. She lost all her coins in the battle game.
Aw.
Then, interestingly enough, the one that is closest to arriving is Boo, and he has 0 coins and is 1 step away from the star.
And he lands on a negative space.
Wop, 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 wop.
Oh,
Boo has really been incredibly unlucky in Mario Party 6 so far.
well, he's a ghost. Ghosts don't have high luck.
That's the price they pay for their high physical resistances.
And being immune to all status alterations. And critical hits.
Then you just cast a phoenix down on those assholes.
Yep. Or you suplex them.
That works too, I suppose.
No. Well, Wario and Waluigi have a lot of dodge, but they don't seem to be getting anywhere.
Yeah, I wonder if they will even be able to reach it in time.
Suppose it would be karmic or something.
Time for another super fair minigame.
Yeah.
Wait, how are they...
They're blocking each other. They're blocking each other from reaching the same point. The puzzle.
Boo just hid in a corner and cried.
Yeah, Mario Party 5 has 6 we're at, has a lot of like nice minigames.
It does actually, yeah.
It also cuts down like the random luck minigames, which I kind of like. Well, it's never fun when a duel minigame is just decided by a luck of the draw.
I really do feel bad for Boo here though, because if he had just won that minigame, at least he could have gotten 2 stars, but nope.
Yeah, nice.
Now he's going to run around for 25 Boo, where are you going?
Yeah.
No, seriously, Boo, where are you going?
He's going to get fit.
Exercising those ghost limbs.
Yeah, ghost muscles. I guess he has phantom limbs.
There we go. First pun of the day, and it's a good one.
I try my best.
You really don't, though. The entire point of puns is not trying your best. And wow, Wario is not really getting there, is he? The only one within range right now is Daisy. I hope she wins the minigame so that she starts out now with 5 stars.
Yep, that would be nice.
That would be pretty great.
Does this map have a Boo space? Or is it jump?
Not entirely sure, actually. No,
Well,
hey, it's this minigame.
Oh, this.
Let's see how long it takes this time.
Generally, after 1 minute, one of them just goes into a super competent mode.
Yeah.
And
What?
Daisy is biting.
And there she goes. Waluigi, meanwhile, is not entirely sure if he even wants to leave the initial platform. He's just... Oh, jeez.
I didn't notice that one.
Waluigi is making the same mistake every time. It seems that his AI has ended up out of sync with the jump.
Maybe it's like stage fright from his last performance.
I suppose.
He just cannot live up to that one board. Daisy pulled ahead, I guess.
Yeah. Sudden burst of competence from the princess.
That's what I like to see. Jump them blocks.
Oh, this last jump though, she is hesitating. And there we go.
Princess Daisy is lining up her jump. And she goes.
And despite the fact that she's handicapped by wearing a dress, she makes it.
Well, dresses in the Mushroom Kingdom, they like catch the air and give you some lift.
They allow you to fly.
Or at least.
And then of course we have Boo. Which is just confusing, because once again, he's a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
He can fly. How is he in last place?
Maybe because he's being watched, his powers are being diminished. Like, he can't stand being watched at, but it diminishes his powers.
The more viewers on the stream, the worse Boo performs.
And Shining Junker notes that white Boos can't jump.
Right, Daisy, come on. Just throw like anything except 2.
Yes.
Will you buy a star? Yeah, maybe.
Prices are outrageous.
Unfair Square has finally begun.
Yes. This is unfair. This is Crazy Moon's Star Bonanza. Don't know where I went with that.
And it's time for an evening duel. And they're dueling over 3 coins, really? Sure, why not?
Why Boo?
Because she doesn't want to bet any stars, of course. She's that smart, at least.
Oh yeah, they lowered the price for that. Wait, but she gets to decide the amount. Oh, I remember this game.
Oh yeah, I won.
And apparently you're supposed to have the least amount of time left. That's how you win.
That's not how jetpack worked.
Go, Boo! 0 stars, 0 coins. Come on, you can do it.
Go for broke.
Since you are already. And he decides to use another of those tricky mushrooms and just run laps.
How many of those does he have?
Well, the thing is that every time he passes by on the top area, there is always a orb drop, and apparently he's gotten a golden mushroom both times. And it manages to let him run into Warrior's trap that was set earlier, and there we go. Plus minus 0. Splendid work. Splendid work.
Man, the AI sure loves to gamble on this map.
Event spaces, bro. Right, Warrior, roll a 1. Oh. He can't even be bothered to make the game interesting.
He's just going at his own pace. Well, he can't run because else he'd break his shins.
And Twilight just feels that, yeah. It's really high time for another battle minigame. It's been like 1 turn since the last one.
The moon god demands blood. Oh, it's this game.
They immediately launched shots at the Bowser one.
No. Many of them aren't even shooting at all.
What am I supposed to do? I don't get it. Warrior's picking his shots here.
They're confused by this alien gun technology. Oh, and Daisy just shot a Bowser face.
Yep. She has 4 stars, you know, so she figured... But now at least Boo has dodge. It's just too bad that you've run away from the star and it's going to be day the next turn, so... Yeah.
Bad luck, Boo.
Those coins just keep going.
Just to rub it in. And the Wah Brawler.
Again.
And there goes all of the Wah Brawler's wealth.
Yeah.
All because the moon god wanted blood.
While stock is at an all-time low. Well, time to just run around a lot and hope that they end up with at the star with the right timing, I guess. Let's see, Boo is all like, yeah, I have money now, time to gamble, hell yeah.
If only he could gamble more than just 5 coins.
Oh hey, look at that.
Oh hey. A sudden reversal of fortune.
Boo is the coin king. So what he's probably going to do is reach the star space with 100 plus coins and spend them all to actually get 5 stars, and then he will be in the lead anyway.
What is the price right now? I kind of missed it.
It's always 20 during the day.
Ah. Oh hey, the piranha plant.
Wario against everyone else.
Wario versus the world.
It's time for another one of those neat minigames where if the 3 players are actually cooperating properly, the 1 player is basically screwed.
And cooperation is always thing in Mario Party, so yeah.
Where are they even shooting?
Come on, Mario, you only have the move when something is happening to you.
Wario's not even entirely sure what they're doing. He's just walking around out there going, well, aren't you going to shoot me?
Maybe he doesn't even know what is happening. Like, just thinks he's supposed to perform some sort of dance.
Daisy not making much progress, but she doesn't really need to. She has her 4 stars, so she's in a fairly solid position already. Boo is building up capital. I suppose he is putting in his hopes on there being sheep stars next night turn as well. So knowing his luck, I suppose that it will become night, they will be 40 coins, and he will arrive and spend all of his money.
Yep.
Standard operating procedure, as it were. Wario, on the other hand, he decided, you know what, I don't even want any stars. I'm going to spend so much money that not even winning the minigame will let me buy one.
I'm just buying some cheap Kasha. And now we're punching pokies.
And you should. Look at those assholes.
Oh dear. Wouldn't this hurt because Poki are actually cacti?
Everyone in the Moron universe has fists of steel and wears gloves.
Maybe it's like the thrill of the party that's just driving them past their physical limits.
Just running on adrenaline at this point. Seriously though, everyone wears gloves.
Yep.
So it's
Well,
really...
except for Boo, but he is like a giant glove.
Yeah. He doesn't even need to worry about pain receptors or anything.
Just swat him around with his Gundam limb.
That is a really terrible name for a slot machine, though, isn't it? The Luck Wheel. It really says everything you need to know. You aren't going to get any money, you silly bastard.
Do you want a spin on the insolvency roulette? Ah, this was weird.
Oh hey. There's a mystery orb waiting for the next person to pass by in that orb space. But never mind that, it's DK time.
Welcome to DK space, where all our prices are bananas.
They are
Both literally and figuratively.
They are in bananas, they are bananas, and you can only buy bananas.
Yep.
I wonder how it's possible that he hasn't died from a potassium overdose at this point.
Well, apparently Cranky Con is a chemist, so... yeah, some healthcare. Oops.
DK's antics in the background are a lot more interesting than what's actually going on.
Yep, the tree in competition. Well, tree wrestling.
I would like to call it an expression of Arborian love. Yeah, that seems like an excellent place to put a trap, Wario. Yes, yes. I'm sure that will see a lot of use. And he leaves the loop just before nighttime. Oh, Wario.
More money games.
Time for free money! Grab it while you can, lads.
So is this water slide like part of a water park, or is it like constructed for the party?
Well, judging by the parasols and so on, it seems to be some sort of nice resort. Even though it then just continues out into the ocean endlessly. So apparently it just drops you off in the ocean, like 2 miles away from the island.
Oh, they don't call it the ocean voyage for nothing.
And then the sharks come. Then you get your exercise getting the fuck back to the island. Oh jeez. Catchphrase time, because it's another 5-coin star round.
And the price of the star has been doing nothing but crash. I think the Mushroom
Daisy,
Kingdom...
what the ever-living fuck are you doing?
Why is she doing this? Why?
Boo, why didn't you use your mushroom orb so you could reach it? Oh, you silly Billy. I bet Bowser is just going to play one of those mini games where if you lose all your coins.
Great.
Yep, and that's exactly it. Holy crap. Boo may now end up with 0 coins. So no one gets any stars.
I think Waluigi is still on the
And it's
roundabout.
this minigame.
Oh, what the...
Well, looks like no one will have any coins in roughly 15 seconds.
Come on, Daisy, you can do it.
Well, for Daisy it works out, because she was actually heading in the wrong direction anyway, and she's the only one with stars. This is actually perfect, because it means that Daisy's first place position will be pretty damn solid.
Yep, this sure was a game.
This was just perfect.
And there's the instant death room that Bowser never uses in the games.
Nice work, Boo. You could have used the mushroom space and gotten 5 stars, but you chose to make it so that no one gets any.
I know the Mushroom Kingdom has a crisis of capital. And now a battle game.
I just... Oh, boo. You built up all that capital and then you arrange for yourself to lose it all. These are self-loathing capitalists.
You deal with the Bowser, you're gonna get burnt.
Mess with the dragon turtle, you get the flame breath.
Yep. It's an ancient Mushroom Kingdom axiom.
Well, looks like we'll be here all evening. I feel bad for the poor robot parts that just fall down onto the floor.
Well, I think it's the worst for the hats because they actually have sentience.
Oh god, why?
Father, please complete me.
He has to roll off screen and fall into a pit, never to be seen again.
Father!
Within that pit, he finds other parts, and slowly but surely, the Devil Gundam is completed.
But no legs. So it cannot move.
The Devil Gundam doesn't need legs. It's attached to the world itself somehow.
It's attached to the core of the Earth. It can just clone itself infinitely anyways.
Ah, jeez. The Devil Gundam boss in the Dynasty Warrior Gundam games.
Oh,
I hate that so much.
Yeah, but
so much.
I know about that boss because I fought him when you were on one of the maps where you literally cannot die because you have a fort and do the you regenerate stuff.
Yeah.
I died like 10 times to that asshole.
Yeah, and it was a lot more fun in Dynasty Wars Gundam 2, where Domonkashu's little campaign was like 4 stages, and then you were supposed to defeat the Devil Gundam. And if you got killed, then you had to restart the entire level.
Oh boy.
Oh hey! It's time for the Star Shuffle. Basically, you place 1 star in the hat, and then if you pick the hat with your star in it, you get 3 stars back.
Daisy, your gambling addiction. Oh no.
The frame blending basically means that there's no point in trying to keep track of it.
Oh Daisy, you and your gambling addiction.
They could just as well not have mixed, because you won't find it anyway.
You only got 10 seconds to decide. Whoa!
Fucking pro mode engaged.
Yet this will only further fuel our gambling addiction. Can you really say she has won? Oh, another useless battle game.
Can't even do it. Right, so Dace is doing pretty well. I'm glad. Suits me perfectly. I will just say this, that in my time watching Moron Party streams and playing Mario Party and running Mario Party streams, I have never actually seen the AI make a correct pick more than perhaps once, or at best twice.
Oh, Boo's getting some stars.
And then it's going to land on a dual space and lose them all. Man, I love Unfair Square.
Yep, it's a great board. The only drawback is that it doesn't have whoever the star-stealing asshole is in this game.
It needs more miracle spaces.
Yes. And Bowser runs.
Yes, to complete the ha ha ha, I literally have 92 stars, you have 0 ha ha. Oh, star exchange. But I suppose that is why they kept it to only a single miracle space, because they realized that with the number of stars some people can get, and they just, you know, you can do a star exchange or star transfer on the miracle space, that would just break the game.
Oh hey, it's the giant arrowhead squid. You are
most. This is. I have said it before, and I'll say it again. This is one of the most terrifying minigames in the entire series. You just pulled in the world. Yeah, just
swim against. Ah.
Warrior the cork floats away, safe and sound.
No one can dispute his buoyancy.
Yep. It's all that gas.
Just has to release it in controlled bursts.
No way.
Whoop, tomped.
Use a mushroom space for extra distance when you are 1 space away from a twomp space. Yep.
At least Wario's trap got some use.
I think that is basically the perfect example of Moron party mechanics. On the next space, I will be stopped, and there's no way of avoiding it since I don't have the avoidance item. I think I'm going to use an item that gives me extra distance.
Well, maybe if you... maybe she thought you could have gotten doubles. Oh hey.
There's some gambling madness going on. Why are they performing so well?
Normally the house is supposed to win. Or well, the board, I guess.
Yeah. And oh hey.
Huh. Actually, is this board an actual city or just a giant mock-up?
Here we go. 1 star from each player, and then you choose a space, and whoever's standing in the right space gets all the stars.
Okay.
Now, if this isn't the finest kind of Moron party bullshit, I don't know what.
Especially since only 2 players have stars.
Yep.
Ah, Daisy. Oh.
And we've got a new leader. Who is in first place due to complete and utter random chance.
Yep, that's Mario Party.
I love this board.
The thing about losing to an AI is that you cannot punch the AI. It's the most infuriating thing about it. Like when I play Mario Kart, I don't mind getting blue shelled by another player, but I absolutely hate it when the AI does it.
Or when the AI uses in-game bugs to somehow magically dodge the blue shell despite it supposedly being impossible.
You can dodge it, but it's incredibly circumstantial. As in, you have to be right at a blue space before the shell hits. So yeah, 1 in a million chance.
Boo looks so sad when he loses. Even his teeth curve down in sadness. How does that even work?
Just a very sour people, the Boos. They smile, but they cry inside and in their teeth.
Tears ran down his teeth because he knew that unlife was at an end.
Yep, that's where the Boos tear ducts are, the teeth.
It's like cartoon vampires when their fangs are actually like straws. You just have canals into the teeth so that they can suck the blood straight into the teeth. I always like that.
And it makes like that slurpy sound, like.
Yep, and then they have to go to the dentist all the time because that shit gets clogged and it's really hard to keep clean.
Maybe we can get one of those snakes used for the dishwashing machine.
Man, imagine how uncomfortable that would be, just having a tooth with a long hole in it and just put a cleansing rod up in there, just pulling it in and out, feeling it in the nerves. Ugh.
Then you get used to it and you start to like it.
That's the vampire way.
Oh.
Daisy's just going straight down towards the goal at this point.
Is there anything you win for like getting the goal first, or is it just bananas?
It's just bananas. It's all bananas. It's bananas all the way down.
Daisy chose a really poor lane here.
That she did.
It also really sucks when, due to the board, you end up behind someone. You literally cannot get any bananas.
And the guy who totally needed money got it all. Yup. The rich get richer and the poor can just shut up. That's the Mario Party way. Now, let's see. Can Wario actually get down there and buy a star? And he decides, you know what, no, I'm gonna buy an orb instead. And he ends up one step short, and now he no longer has enough coins to buy 2 stars. Wario, you need to learn.
What even is this game? Jumped gun, huh?
Go!
Here we go again. I wonder if this is going to take as long as it did last time.
Could you imagine if this was an actual Picross game with a word? And the word is in Japanese, like hebi.
Well, it's a snake, obviously. Wario, don't butt stomp the poor lady. That's not nice.
So Wario shows his affection with his butt.
Butt-fection, if you will.
He's a very butt-factious person. Who won that one? Come on.
Nope.
There.
Oh, can they do it? They only have one left.
Come on. Come on. How can this be so hard? By the way, that thing in the back is a very dressed up Game Boy printer. And I actually had one of those.
Oh, really?
Yep, I actually still have.
How often did you use it? I was about to ask.
I used it like, and I still used my Game Boy camera, and well, you know, when you're a kid who likes stickers, you really run out of printing roll very quickly. I think I still have it in a drawer somewhere.
Well, I certainly hope you wouldn't throw it away. Jeez. Right, it's time to play the longest DK minigame again, and this time we only get 1 banana.
Yep.
1 coinana, I guess.
Is there any reason or rhyme to DK jumping around? Or is it just random?
It's random when he jumps around like that, but it's supposed to let the really super savant Mario Party players memorize the track. Which of course doesn't happen. The Daisy and Wario barrels are just exchanging hits. Yeah, wow, that was a terrible round. Thanks for nothing, DK.
It's much more entertaining in the next game, where we can do investment banking for you.
Well, I would trust him over a human investment banker any day.
Yeah, and their consultancy fees are just bananas.
Long yellow fruit. But then again, as we all know, you're not actually supposed to eat it when it's yellow. You're supposed to eat it when it's greenish yellow.
I always eat it when it's yellow.
Well, because a yellow banana is actually over-ripened. A banana is ripe when it is green.
I think there was one Kong who ate green bananas.
Donkey Hulk.
Hey, he only gets 3 hats, what the hell?
Well, it's because it's day. And I think you only double your star as well during the day. Or in Boo's case, you don't get jack shit.
Up, go back to second where you belong.
No mercy. But now it's time to duel for a star.
Oh no.
And he duels with coins. You coward. Come on, Boo. At least put your own star on the table, damn it.
Stop hiding behind your wealth.
Buying his way out of it.
That's the road.
That seems like an incredibly unsafe spaceship.
It's a ball with 2 boosters attached, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it has no structural supports or anything. It's just
also
all
the tiny particles that fly through space at like sublight temperatures would just puncture the ball.
Fuck you, Boo. You're the worst. Why couldn't you accept the result of your careless actions? Why did you have to take it out on Daisy? Domestic violence, I'm telling you.
Well, it's what the old generation always does when they fuck up. Shifts it onto the younger.
I've been dead for 130 years. Don't even imply that this is my fault. Wow. He only barely made it to the star space anyway.
Oh, Wario. You're taking it a bit too easy.
Interesting note that since he landed on his own orb space, he actually gets 5 coins instead of 3.
Oh hey, what is this? It's Boogie Sprites.
Yep.
Who's this? Who's this Pokemon?
Why is it showing the save menu?
Who's this Pokemon? It's missing no. I don't really know how this can get fucked up, since if it's on the sprites sheet, it probably just refers to like a location on the sheet. Also, no one is winning. Oh wait,
no one is winning. X! Darn.
No, these people really have no issue getting twomped over and over again.
They eat a one-up mushroom every time they go to eat. Just put a few in the stew every day. It tastes terrible, but you know, it's an effect that you really can't turn down.
Warning: one-up mushrooms may cause depression and detachment of the human condition.
But they made me immortal! So it's okay. It's me just suddenly reminding myself of something I should have done a long time ago. There we go. It has nothing to do with the human condition, though. Right, Editor, allow me to explain the minigame. You see, you have an image, and then you have to guess from the thing that's in the middle that we can't see. Yeah.
This has been going on for 3 minutes by now.
Almost rooting for Boo at this point.
So if everyone is immortal because they have one-up mushrooms, how come there's so many undead? I guess that's what you get when you don't get enough one-up juice, like only half a one-up mushroom.
Or maybe it's the result of overdose. Then again, the undead in these games appear to actually be species, so they are actually born dead. However the hell that even works.
Occasionally they staff gambling parlors.
Oh, Boo. And here comes Waluigi. And he can actually buy stars.
Yay. Not enough to win though.
Waluigi will not win this time. I don't think that will happen. At least things are evening out a bit.
Yep. Like the other ones were just one guy running away.
The question is, what will happen at nighttime?
So how long do these turns take if 3 turns can cause an entire 12-hour cycle? Or is it just because the sun and the moon are literally on Earth?
Yeah, it's because they are there and insist on changing the time of day.
Yep, and you can't see it in this game, but everywhere else the sea is just going crazy because the moon is on the Earth. There's the rock punching game. Daisy and Boo have troubles finding where the rock is, and seem to have started hitting each other.
I would too. If I was paired up with anyone as useless as either of them, I would probably be pretty frustrated.
The Wow brothers show a lot of teamwork in this game for some reason.
And then they punch one another in the back of the head.
It's almost like a Lord and Hardy gag.
This is one minigame where Warrior should just instantly win because he can just go into tackle mode and just slam through the damn things.
He doesn't have the Viking head for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what to say about this game that we've seen 5 times before, so...
And it's every bit as frustrating every time.
It's pretty fun if, like, you actually know what you're doing. Which AI doesn't.
They ended up 2 checkpoints behind. Holy moly. And nothing changed, because whatevs.
And Mario and Luigi get to hang out with the other red shy guy.
Alright, price now is... Rap. 40 coins. Well, Boo, looks like you're only getting 1 more.
Notice he steps on that Goomba. Oh wait, he's right in front of it.
Yep. So he's going to essentially waste his 40 coins on getting a single one.
Yep. Guess we could add another tick element to this game if they made you buy 1 star at least if you go onto the roundabout. I was just surprised why they didn't do that.
Just some shy guy gangsters just slide up and go, yeah, son, you better buy 1 of those stars. Yeah, see?
We're just gonna wake up with a Koopa's head in your bed.
Wouldn't it be a Yoshi head though, since that would be the equivalent of horses?
I guess.
Just the tongue is just draped all over you.
Oh, it'd be so sticky. Like you'd go out of bed, but it would stick to you. Then you walk out in the street with that head still trailing behind you.
Just run out in the street naked, screaming at the height of your lungs with a decapitated Yoshi head dragging behind you, its tongue sticking to everywhere to you due to its mucus. It's just... yeah. It was not my finest morning.
Yeah, the Mario game should have gone dark.
Waluigi just running around with a leather going, oh god, what am I supposed to do with this, oh god. Let's see how many seconds he actually runs around with that letter without getting to the Shy Guy Postman, shall we?
Maybe he's a libertarian and he doesn't want the public post to succeed.
Privatize the mail! Yep, he picked it up at the start of the minigame and he didn't deliver it.
He's going to deliver it at a better rate if someone pays him. And more capturing. Oh, orbs.
Always need more orbs, bro. Only plebs care about the stars. Real men know that it's all about the orbs.
Then you have to escape Emperor Tiger. And lots of sap orbs.
Wario continuing his crusade of destroying his own wallet. Oh hey, it's time for that completely crazy gondola ride again.
Where is this even heading?
Well, from somewhere in the Mushroom Kingdom, through the Desert Kingdom to the Winter Kingdom, apparently.
Also, why is the gondola pelvic thrusting?
I'm not entirely sure.
Maybe it's one of those really small planets from Mario Galaxy.
I suppose that's actually a pretty darn decent theory.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to see, like, the planet curve down from the horizon. Like, you're not supposed to see it actually curving.
And then you arrive at somewhere.
Somewhere with a lot of mess on the platform. Because you don't get a lot of visitors.
Some poor guy goes out every morning that whole way, pumping away on his own. Then he gets up, takes his snow shovel, cleans up a bit, smokes a cigarette, gets back on and rides all the way back. Some days the snow is really bad, so he has to go out twice or even thrice, but no one ever comes along, because it's really cold that last bit.
It sounded like such a good idea to build a gondola between the South and North Pole.
Well, you know, it was a diplomatic thing. They were going to connect the kingdoms and have a cultural exchange, and then they realized that no one could be fucking bothered. And logistically speaking, having a gondola with room for two was perhaps not the most brilliant idea.
Well, all the toads stay in place, so I guess transporting people wasn't in their interest anyway. And you can't spoil when you
Now Waluigi has been kidnapped.
Oh.
I like that you never get any explanation or anything, just some mysterious force sucks you in, you're gone for a few seconds, and then you're thrown out of a completely different building.
And no one wants to talk about it.
Yeah, they don't say anything, it's like, okay, it happened, let's move on. Never bring it up again.
Freeze frame.
Yep, it's time to photograph Goombas again. Or just do what happened last time, someone just, yeah.
Oh, I remember this
Daisy,
game.
why? Everyone but Daisy wins.
Then you really call it winning when the Goombas are like 1 inch on the screen.
It's like those, you know, flash games where you try your reflexes, like trying to dodge bullets and stuff by hitting the spacebar. It's roughly the same thing.
I'm surprised no one has like their hands in front of the picture.
You play as a Goomba and you just quickly stand in front of the camera and smack the shutter and you instantly win. Oh hey! It's time!
Yeah.
Oh, it's alright, it's days, it's not for coins. Bullshit.
Oh, it's day, so it's boring.
Yeah. Daytime is the worst time. But nighttime is the right time. The stars.
Those stars really light up your night. Daisy picked a short one again.
Oh boo, you little...
Okay, needs money.
I always need dosh.
Someone's heading to the Daisy space.
But just narrowly passed it.
I always forget that the shop spaces don't count.
Time for a minigame we haven't seen yet. Finally, hooray! It's time to trawl for treasure. Oh yes, it's this one. The AI is generally absolutely terrible.
Oh, someone has some. Oh, Daisy's getting. Oh wait, she got pushed out of the way.
Yeah, and she...
And it's a bomb.
Yeah. Someone finally tries to grab something and it's a bomb.
She grabbed something before, so... What is going on?
Not much. Yeah, let's all just bunch up and ram into each other. That seems like a brilliant plan. Nowadays, he's just spinning in place on top of an action point.
Oh, she's ahead, so... Just rubbing it in.
Yeah. But yeah, that is not a great minigame. Especially not when played by the AI.
That seems to be set for a lot of Mario Party 6 minigames.
Boo has no interest in moving. Which is really tactically sound at this point, because you want it to be nice before you actually reach the star space.
Unless they roll another 40. Oh hey.
Now Waluigi's getting wrecked. He's desperately trying to gamble away the last of his money.
Well, those electric ball thingies took all they had, so he might as well.
I do like that he's standing there being actively electrocuted. I wanna play! The attendant is just shaking his head and going, yeah, whatever bro, I just work here, do whatever the fuck you want. Always star shuffle. Always star shuffle.
Why is that part Halloween themed?
Because this is the spooky, scary town of Faire Square?
Well, that's the only thing with pumpkins and wizard hats.
Well, I think there is on the other shuffle space as well, and I think on some of the buildings there are jack-o'-lanterns as well. Let's just say that the theme of the board is not quite as obvious as it should be.
But then why is it called Faire Square? That doesn't really inspire much spookiness.
Well, you see, because they're holding a fair and...
Go!
Maybe if it was like Ren Fair, I'd agree, but... This was a lot better when it was Bowser's head being inflated.
Yeah, I agree.
And he was sitting in the background, grunting and moaning.
Yes, blow me. Blow me up hard.
It was such a good minigame.
For a certain definition of good, certainly.
No, it was the most amusing one in 4.
Oh yeah!
Just a shame that half times was just Koopa Jr.
One turn left. Come on, Daisy. Set yourself up for the... Oh.
What?
Oh. Never mind. Boo, on the other hand, he just decides, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna give all of my coins to Wario and he just dodged the star entirely because I don't want any more stars.
Yep.
Stars
Invest in what?
are just so blasé. You know? They're not my style.
Well, Wario really sold them about investing into WarioWare. It's a company that's on the grow, reshaping today's paradigms.
It's trying to force developers to make games without being paid and then running away with profits. I was about to say, isn't that what the regular publishers do?
Pretty much. And yet, despite trying to do that, he's still friends with all of them. He must be a real, like, popular guy in Diamond City.
Especially since Mona Pizza actually canonically has a crush on him. I don't even understand that.
Yep.
I guess because he's her best customer?
Maybe it's animal magnetism?
More like gravity at his size.
It's orbiting.
In the end, everyone orbits Wario. So hey DK, are we going to play a terrible minigame for 1 coinana each again? Oh hey, 2 coins per banana. That's better at least, but please don't let us play Fear Factor again. Oh, thank you.
Fear Factor. Is that where you get like trapped in a hold with nothing but crabs? You have to get through the tank with the crabs to like get a key and win money.
It's Pierce Factor is actually when you get locked in with Pierce from Resident Evil 6 in a room and he just shouts and mopes and is useless. And then he dies. Spoilers.
You're in the helicopter with him.
Just flying forever in a helicopter while Pierce from Resident Evil 6 tries to talk to you. The worst. The absolute worst.
There's a parachute, but it might have holes in it. Will you take the risk? Everyone would take the risk after like 5 minutes. Please get me away from this hole.
Chief, I would never lock anyone in a room with Piers Morgan. That's just cruel and unusual punishment, really.
And then first you are playing No More Heroes, mowing the lawn.
With magical lawnmowers that just always I mean, I don't even understand what is that blue cylinder for, if it's not a container.
Maybe it's the grass guidance system.
I suppose.
That like expertly aims the grass at the heap no matter where they are.
Also like that Waluigi obviously won. You look at the heaps in the background, there is no physical difference whatsoever.
The power of the GameCube. It can render heaps that are microscopically larger than other heaps.
Oh shit, son, it's 5 coin stars again. Leg it!
Man, the Mushroom Kingdom economy must be in quite a slump if inflation is this bad.
One day they're 40 coins apiece, the next they're 5 coins apiece. We don't even know what the market will look like tomorrow.
Buy
It's Star Shovel time!
Buy this commemorative...
Lose it, lose it, lose it. Well, Wario is at least guaranteed to get 5 stars, because he has 85 coins and is, like, what, 2 steps away from the star space now?
Yep. But if Daisy can get there, she'll be in the lead again.
That's what we're hoping for. She does have a super shroom now, doesn't she? So she should be able to get down there. Well, Boo, looks like you're a terrible, useless loser. Near. Now run laps for 3 turns and completely lose out on the stars, you asshole. Oh, come on, really? And he goes straight for Daisy.
Fuck the coin bet.
He's going to do it again, isn't he? He's going to just gamble away his stars and then he gets pissy and tries to steal them from someone else.
You really shouldn't be able to gamble for coins if you have a star. Always stars on the table.
Oh wait. What?
Oh hey, this has to be nepotism.
Yeah, I mean, how rigged can this possibly not be? Oh yeah, sure. It's a boo and a princess, and they're being chased by boos.
Then again, these are pink boos. Maybe since he's a white boo, they don't like each other.
Racial holy war.
Hmm.
Well, look at that, boo. Guess that you won't be getting any stars anytime soon. He deserves it. And I like that Waluigi starts out on a Bowser space now, since DK space is a Bowser space, it's really right.
Yeah. Nice throw there, Waluigi. And all for 3 coins.
And now it's star time.
Yep. Now, let's see where Daisy can cross over to the moon guy.
I bet that she's going to turn right and run away from the star space or something and just go, "Doo. I need to go to the star shuffle." And yes, that is exactly what Daisy sounds like, by the way.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I thought it was the game. And then when she like takes the other path, she'll gamble for like star shovel and lose a star.
Mm-hmm. Oh hey, new minigame, Snow World.
Uh-huh. I actually think I never unlocked all the minigames in this game.
And the goal is 1080.
Yeah, sick nasty.
990. But how does Boo... He's...
Telekinesis.
Trust the weightless play to reach 1080.
Maybe he's a poltergeist.
But Waluigi ain't fly.
Come on, Wario, you're the hippest of all these guys.
He's also the heaviest.
Oh, come on.
Boo is a master snowboarder.
Oh, he's white like a snowflake.
Come on, Daisy. Oh, why are you rolling? Daisy, why? Called it. Fucking called it. Stars? No, I don't like those. Boo, get out of there. You're not supposed to have stars. You suck too much to have stars. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is.
And 9 coins were in that orb.
Oh, Daisy. And War is just like, fuck this shit, I'm leaving the loop. I don't feel like it. I don't want stars either. Stars just aren't my star, bruh.
It's the Inton Rand AI.
Oh no. Here we go again.
You should be able to get crushed by the ball.
I like that the warrior is so stuck that he doesn't even have a choice of which one to destroy. He has to destroy the right one, and therefore he chooses to not destroy any. He would rather remain inactive than do the right thing. It's like having a button in front of you that just says save 10,000 children from starvation, and Warrior just turns 360 degrees and moonwalks away. Daisy, come on. No, Daisy, go back to the left side. Yes, now go down. There you go, see? That wasn't that hard, was it?
Too bad that Wario and Waluigi are clearing the wrong side.
Waluigi's clearing out the goal area. I am helping.
But Boo isn't getting anywhere as well. So he bounces out.
I'm not entirely sure what Boo is. His form for striking with the mallet is sort of weird, because he holds his arm straight out to the side and then he just turns his wrist down and hits with the mallet from above his head.
It's just all muscle in that flap.
Probably.
Just pure flap muscle.
He subsists on a diet entirely made out of coins, Mario lives, and protein powder.
Hey, if you're a ghost and you only have that flap, you exercise that flap like crazy. Like, every day in the gym doing like 200 flap ups.
High weight flap ups, yeah!
Flap benching.
Look, the three pretty much can't lose at this point. I mean, look at that. Yep, once again, they managed to destroy every single plug.
Too many Jeffs. Too many Jeffs.
Come on, Daisy, do something. Do the right thing, I was about to say, but then I realized, oh wait.
Oh no, Daisy, don't gamble.
The star shuffle compels her. I do like that we predicted this down to the freaking detail, really.
Oh, Daisy has a history of doing this.
Yeah.
She starts out strong, but her gambling addiction just gets the better of her. That's why she's the most relatable character.
Daisy.
Obviously, she's the most human character of the entire Mario Party, with all this hubris.
And here comes Boo just reinforcing his lead. Seriously, 11 coins was all he needed because no one else really cared to get any stars.
No, not a proper business sense. It's not about the size of your coin stack, it's how you use it.
Shoot them in the people's eyes.
Yep.
Now all the boys are just hanging out in that space.
Is Boo a boy?
Well, I suppose gentleless. We never took the opportunity to ask, so it's a bit embarrassing.
Well, there are female Boos, like explicitly one, but they mainly work in gambling parlors as bunny Boos.
I suppose that Boo genders are basically decided by what they wear, isn't it?
Yeah. One of them was a lady. Maybe it's their title in life. Like all Boos are some sort of nobility. How can Wario possibly win this? Oh wait, they have to breed. Oh well.
Waluigi grazing nicely there.
Yes. Get that score. I could see the Wow Brothers being very good at shoot 'em ups.
He would probably just use his mustache to gauge distance. Use it to feel the vibrations of projectiles in the air and dodge them at the very last second. Godlike skills.
Catching electrical currents. Feeding potential prey up with it so he can decide whether to eat them or to flee. The Wild Brothers have a lot in common with the star-nosed mole. That's a great animal.
How many turns are left? Elkri asks. That's an excellent question. If you have kept track of how many times it's switched between day and night, you know at least somewhat how many. I don't.
3 5s and 140, so 4 changes.
Then just multiply that by 3 and we should see how many turns we are in.
4, 3, 12. Hey, don't you also have to double it?
Well, yes.
Ah, so 24.
And that would mean that we're on the end of turn 25, so we're halfway done.
Oh, is that marshmallow in that house? I think a baking accident went awry in there. Oh.
I doesn't really like the idea of the buckets being so in the way that they just know this prevents me from passing over here.
It'd be great if you could like run past the bucket and knock it down and hit your partner on the head.
Now all warrior has to do is climb all the way up and... Holy crap! They actually did it.
You're expecting them to like stop right before the last swipe and climb back down.
Yeah, pretty much. That seems to be the usual modus operandi, so...
Oh damn it, Boo.
Dieses verdammtes Böe. But check this lady out, who has all the coins in the world, baby.
Yeah, it would have been great if she like used them and she had like, you know, they bought this sold for 5.
Still, that is a pretty impressive star buy. 100 coins in one go.
I think she has the coin star now.
She probably does, yeah. I don't think anyone else managed to hit 100.
Yep. Pretty good margin too.
Alright, time to duel.
Boo.
Boo, hand over that star. It's time to settle this.
Daisy is showing him how to fight like a true warrior.
In the mass meteor.
Daisy is of course an adherent of Bushido.
Yep. This is a great duo minigame though, because you just swim through space and ram headfirst into asteroids.
Yep.
Or in the case of, in Boo's case, actually move backwards into one. What the hell?
But first... Come on, you can't make a painting algorithm this bad without purposely trying.
Watch out, it's a Goomba asteroid.
Come on, Daisy. Why did you do that? Oh, come on.
I do like one moment they're super skilled just sliding in between things and the next they're just slamming headfirst into
Actually,
everything.
they are constantly swimming backwards, and now, yeah.
This is not what I wanted. Your hubris has cost you a great deal, Princess Daisy. Hopefully you have learned your lesson.
At least she went out with a bang. And, you know, not like with a whimper like Boo has been.
At least you tried, TM.
At least you followed your honor, which means your kids are going to, like, spend their entire lives being poets and bad-mouthing Boo for actually trying to win.
Well, I'm glad for you, Waluigi, but that was really not very impressive. Anything less than 5 stars in one go doesn't even get our jollies going these times. And now he wins the prize and just wins the coin stall by a ridiculous margin. Oh, nope. But he's close. If he manages to win this minigame, then he will have the coin star.
Yep, as is expected of Wario.
But of course he screws himself over slightly. Only slightly this time though.
That hovering disc technology is amazing.
Time for another minigame that the AI can't play for shit.
You mean like every other minigame?
Yeah, but I mean...
Oh wow, this is hard. Oh, come on.
They can't even memorize that he went all the way down to the corner, I mean, come on. And once again, why is Boo falling down? It makes no sense. Daisy, what the ever-living Christ. You actually doubled back when you know that it is a one-tile wide path. Really? I am legit care mad now.
Come on.
Oh yay! I am one tile from the goal. I better go somewhere else and let Boo win instead. May the rats eat your eyes, Boo. Yes, Boo, use the mushroom orb and place yourself in a position where you can't get into the star loop once nighttime rolls around. Yes. Also, please bet your star and lose it, that would be great. Thank you.
I like how this board like does encourage like betting everything all the time.
Yep. Since stars are so comparably cheap, you can gamble. That's the thing. I mean, if you had a different board where you got stars in the normal way, there would be no way you would do this.
Yes, you're desperate.
Oh, fuck you, Boo.
Oh.
I hope you step on a Lego.
Doesn't have feet though.
I will jump up and butt stomp him into a Lego.
Maybe like when he's bench flapping, he gets pushed down into a Lego.
Yes.
Then the shape like stays stuck in his butt. Like, oh hey, there's the guy with that Lego shape of his butt.
Lumberjack, it's not my taste. The correct term, I think you will find, is salt. I am salty as fuck. Still, it's anyone's round at this point. Waluigi is falling behind a little bit, but I mean, that can change in an instant.
Oh, we're only halfway, so
Yeah.
it's only one good night.
That's what she said.
So, since Lumberjack loves Boo so much, does it make him a necrophiliac?
Yes, Lurkop, that is exactly how it works. Similar to how if you see a 16-year-old girl and say, hey, she's kinda cute, you're automatically a pedophile and should be locked up. And if you enjoy riding horses, you enjoy riding horses. You zoophiliac, you.
Equiphiliac.
Lurkop immediately, excuse me, the proper term is...
Well, I have this Saurus. I also use it.
More like a seahorses. Oh, that doesn't work.
Find it amusing that it's only Goombas who are in this country club.
Well, I guess Goombas enjoy golf.
So I guess they aren't an underclass then.
I mean, it's like when you look at most, like, semi-big... Oh, hello. 5 coin stars again. Jeez.
That's the 4th time.
Yeah, this is getting ridiculous. And Daisy best it all.
Yep.
As
Gonna
usual.
go out.
Oh. Shake him!
Yeah! But this only confirms her gambling instinct, so...
Yeah. But still, to go back to golf, I mean, it's like when you view any sort of golf match, if you ever do, oh hey, this is a perfect placement, excellent work by Daisy, check that shit out, 5 free stars, baby. That the vast majority of the people in the crowd will be Caucasian, with perhaps 1 in 10 or 1 in 15 being from... well, shall we say, any other ethnicity. And I guess it's basically the same thing in the Mushroom Kingdom, that, yes, Goombas really love golf, and all the other ethnicities are like, yeah... They're all about ice hockey and stuff.
Or power armor football.
Yes.
The official sport of the Mushroom Kingdom. Space Marine football.
Wherein the ladies, for some reason, need to have bare midriffs.
Yep.
I don't know. Oh god damn it. Is that fucking moon going to steal all of Daisy's coins now?
The moon decides blood.
Bullshit.
Strawberry short. Oh, it's this game.
Kikis.
Oh, these assholes.
These motherfuckers.
Never liked these guys.
Well, their entire mission in the game is to ruin your shit, so...
And to steal your hat.
on, Daisy, don't you dare lose this one.
Moron is asking if Goomba used to be a racial or cultural slur.
Well, it was not really an ethnic slur from what I understand, but was basically a term like you would use moron today. You would tell someone, you goddamn Goomba. Then of course I have no idea of the etymology, so it might actually mean slant-eyed Asian person or something. Look, it's most likely an American English expression originally. Which means that it is either incredibly, horribly racist, or no one can remember, within quotation marks, where it came from.
What are these monkeys baking pies? That's terribly unhygienic.
It's strawberry shortcake, damn it. A monkey specialty. More interestingly, why the heck are they bringing out bombs? And what are they making in that oven there to the right?
Plutonium?
Just cooking plutonium, yes.
Oh, it's glowing.
Gosh darn it.
Oh, Daisy, you're in such a good place.
Robbed. Fucking robbed. Actually, someone in the stream chat, since we have time here, clearly should just Google Goomba etymology, see what we can dig up.
The moon is a harsh mistress. Terrible book, by the way.
On the bright side, at least Boo has no coins. God damn it, they gave him 2 as a consolation prize. Undeserved.
Oh, Daisy still gets 3 stars out of this if she's rolling it right.
And she's back in the lead where she belongs.
As will aristocracy do.
And now it's time to dual move for a star.
That worked out so well last time.
Shut up, this time for real. No true warrior will be defeated by the same person twice.
Yep, 1 star keeps over in the
really?
sheet.
She is dueling against Boo in a minigame called Bonanza.
Dun 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 dun.
Look at all them Boos.
What?
Yes, that's
Oh, it's hurting Boos.
And the first thing Daisy did was bring 2 into Boos.
On the other hand, Boo doesn't seem terribly interested in that giant cluster outside of his skull. And now they're running into each other.
Holy crap.
Oh, go, 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 go! Yes!
Boo is just not very good.
It's getting a headache. That's all he is, so that's pretty bad.
Right, so, let's see. Dictionary claims, according to J. Molan, that a Goomba is either A companion or associate, especially an older person who mentors or advises, a godfather, alternately B, a member of a criminal organization, which sort of does fit to their role in the Mario games, I guess, since they already
in the Mario
go to
parties.
enemies.
And in the Paper Mario games, the member that lets you like scan the enemy is usually a Goomba. So yeah, pretty nice pun. I'm not speaking too softly, am I?
Not really, no.
Golden. The score is 1-1. It's almost like it's a football match.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like watching Middle League soccer. Waluigi, Daisy just hasn't moved. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Master plan. And here we go, of course. Goomba in the United States, in American English, is naturally used as a pejorative slang word describing a person of Italian descent. Thanks, America. You ruined Goomba for everyone.
So, using this knowledge, what does this say about the first Mario game?
A Goomba jumping on Goombas? Wow, that's racist.
So is Mario either a race trader or is he like fighting against racist depictions?
I have no idea. Still, if there's one thing I enjoy when it comes to slang word for ethnicities, it's the fact that the proper actual English word for Swedish people is Swede. And a Swede is a kind of turnip. So, even if you are not intending, in any way, to use a slur to refer to me, you will automatically call me a turnip then.
Turnips are nice flowers, though. And it's another new minigame. In this rainbow factory or something.
So, the key now apparently is to be unique. If someone else pushes the same button, you are not elevated. Boo and Wario are just ruining the game for each other at this point.
They're both so conformist.
And they... wow, really? 3 times in a row?
Oh.
Just allies in uselessness.
And Daisy and Waluigi are the biggest hipsters of the group.
I pressed the L button. It's pretty underground, you probably never heard of it.
There's a button that you might know, maybe not.
Is it time? Oh, she narrowly missed it. Would have been a great start to the daytime with her just grabbing everyone's coins and legging it.
Oh. And more orb abuse.
Waluigi is all like, goddamn, stars are expensive again, time to leg it down there and spend all my money.
On the orb.
I refuse to buy them cheap. Here at Origin we never have sales because we feel that cheapens our intellectual property.
Oh.
Electronic Arts, ruining gaming since 2005.
I always wondered, my origin, why that name?
Because they already had it copyrighted.
They really want to remind everyone of the first studio they ever ruined.
Look at it from the bright side. Your studio will be remembered forever, and then they just kicked him into the open grave, started filling it in. Will not be remembered the way you want to do, of course, but hell. Any publicity is good publicity, right? Like the 2 times in a row we won Worst Company in America.
Well, sounds I find that sort of shameful, given that there's actual war profiteers on that list, but they certainly have done a lot to earn it.
Yeah, but once again, it's not about, you know, who is actually the most evil per se, it's just who has the worst relationship with their customers.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Just who is the biggest dick to consumers, and I mean, shit, even if you're a war profiteer, you might be a really nice employer. Maybe you give out big bonuses to your employees, and your consumers worldwide love your cluster munitions. They never fail to kill and dismember innocent children.
Well, Obama's really happy with his drones, so yeah.
Let's not even get started on that hornet's nest of a political issue.
Yep.
I feel a bit bad for these poor paratroopers who are just getting head-butted in the groin. I mean, jeez.
Their shell covers that area.
But that's a soft underbelly, though. Then again, we don't know if they're actually full hard-shell tortoises or not.
Well, they seem a bit sturdier than the average paratrooper. They don't lose their wings if you jump on them.
But that has to do with your killing intent. If you land on them with killing intent, they lose their wings. That's how it works.
So why aren't they losing their wings? I mean, look at these four. Look at their soulless faces.
I do like that Daisy is just crossing her eyes and going durr. Boo is going yeah ha 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 ha. While Luigi is going yeah ha 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 ha. And Wario's going yeah.
That's just how she lures you in a false sense of security. She tries to play like... Yeah.
Get wrecked. Daisy, Daisy. Grabbing all them stars. And an extra one, because why not? And with this, she actually has Waluigi beat now. Waluigi ended the Snowflake Lake round with 12 stars, so 13 stars is the highest total amount we've had in Mario Party 6.
She brings up a point that Boo keeps losing all the games that are rigged for Boo. So maybe he's not popular amongst the Boos.
Right, time for another duel. Boo, give us another star.
Maybe it's because he left the family business of stealing stars. In general larceny. He wanted to earn his stars, not steal them.
It's time to see if anyone can actually reach the goal this time.
Like the two random spinies that he just put there. Oops.
Whoopsies. Yeah, from what we've seen in this little duel minigame in the past, there's really no reason to be worried because the AI just doesn't reach the end. And unless you reach the end, it's counted as a draw.
Come on, oh, never mind.
They got roughly 10% of the way.
They've only had a long jump. They could just jump from one platform to the other.
They do this sliding long jump from Mario 64 speedruns.
Oh, that.
Speaking of speedruns, I've been thinking of doing slow runs.
Yeah? Of what?
I'm not sure yet. Games that have detailed surroundings with lots of interesting little trivia so that you can just take your time and explore it a bit.
Maybe you could call them glacier runs?
No, but slow runs are already a thing, from what I'm aware.
Oh. Don't they call them long plays?
No, the idea of a long play is to play the entire game in one go, while a slow run is the intent is to play the game really slowly. Just enjoy all that it has to offer. Inspect level architecture. Look closely at enemies. Try out all the different weapons available to you. See if you can find all the secrets in a level. And don't run. Walk.
Daisy tried one last banzai charge.
Well, seeing as the two friends were immediately cut down by the machine gun-like snowball fire of those monkeys, she didn't really have a choice.
She died like a true samurai. Pointlessly. So for this, what was it called again?
Slow run.
Yeah. I assume that the criteria is that you actually know stuff about the game.
Oh no, you just move really slowly and go, man, jeez, this game, oh man. I wish I knew anything to talk about, yeah.
I also had to guess trying to slow run a half-minute hero.
just continuously make money and then pray to the goddess constantly, trying to extend game time as much as possible. No running anywhere either. You always just walk between towns. If you could pull it off and actually beat the game that way, I would be hella impressed.
I think you don't have to use the dash anywhere, but it helps with some of the special objectives.
Good choice, Mac. You can pass. That's not insensitive at all.
Who cares about the cockneys?
Why would you pay for an additional lap around if you're only going to waste your money anyway?
Well, he wanted to get that orb. He had to get it.
Game Moron is suggesting a slow run of one of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms game, but it doesn't really work with turn-based games with a preset ending, because then all you can do is basically like explore every option in every menu on every turn. And that's not really all that interesting to watch. I mean, I guess you could go through the city list and check the available intel on every city in the game every turn, and make notes.
Also, aren't turn-based games slow running by design?
Well, you can play them really fast. I mean, like most people play turn-based games, and they just move their one death stack army around and just slam the end turn because they want the research to finish. And then there are people that actually start the first turn and then they sit for like 2 hours and just plan out the entire campaign. End turn, and then 3 neighbors declare war at the same time, and the girls go, God damn it, fuck! And then they restart the game.
For a slow run, I'd say something like in the vein of Dark Souls, something with a lot of actual stuff to look at.
Yeah, that's basically the best sort of it, and Dark Souls is actually a really good example, because it rewards you for being careful and checking areas and you're not just rushing in like a blind idiot, and you can walk most of the way.
And there's a ton of details that you'll very likely miss across your first, second or even third playthrough.
Yep. Entire areas, like the Ash Lake and the Secret Stone Dragon and stuff like that. And people that have beaten the game 2 or 3 times, every time I talk to them, I go, wait, what? There's a what? Chief suggests a slow run of Way of the Samurai, and that works brilliantly, especially in Way of the Samurai 3, where you can just ignore Inklings and go about your daily life and just work small jobs, smith swords, meet new partners, make mochi. I mean, shit. Just max out all the minigames before you even continue past the first story point.
Didn't the events pass you by after a while?
I believe that you can simply avoid passing time if you do it right, because there are certain trigger events, always. So there are certain events that if you make sure not to fire them, you can potentially have the game go forever. There are actually certain partners, like the female Donna character, that only arrives on day 30 plus. And a normal playthrough is supposed to take 4 or 5 days. And Chief, actually a slow run of Dragon's Dogma would actually sort of work. Just walk everywhere. Of course you need to do all side quests, collect all weapons, all armors.
You should slow run Devil May Cry 3, all Royal Guard style.
Shit, just me playing Devil May Cry 3 normal is a slow run, I was about to say.
Yeah. In this run you would never run, you would just walk and Royal Guard block everything.
Not even fighting or killing anything unless it's absolutely necessary. You just walk through rooms, Royal Guard, anything that tries to attack you, and you walk out the other door.
So Manchester suggests Vagrant Story.
Oh man, Vagrant Story. I have started that game like 5 times. And I've gotten 5 or 6 hours in every time, and then I have just run out of gaming stamina.
That's an incredibly grindy game, isn't it?
It is, because you can grind the affinity of individual weapons towards different creature types and stuff. So just grinding up a weapon that has max affinity towards all enemy types in the game can take months.
And people say it is so good.
Well, it is a good game, is the thing.
Well, actually sort of. I've also tried playing it a few times, but never really got into the combat. And yeah, it's kind of grindy.
Yeah, and the main problem of Vagrant Story is that it has a story sequence at the start that is like 5 minutes long, and then they throw you in a dungeon that is hours long unless you know what you're doing. And they just expect you to stick with it until the story starts back up.
So it's a bizarro Final Fantasy game.
Hey, now I have an idea. How about a slow run of Daggerfall? Visit every town, city and village in the game.
What I remember in Daggerfall, didn't it have like thousands of those?
Yup.
Also, aren't they all just the same city but with a different randomized layout?
Yup. That would be great, actually. And the most interesting thing is that you can not use the map to quick travel either. You can actually buy a horse cart and then just ride the horse cart in first person between the towns, and it takes real lifetime to do so. So you can travel at like 4 or 5 kilometers an hour over a distance of several hundred kilometers.
Would you also be just ignoring like the request to enter the blades, so you cannot beat the game?
Of course.
Remember when that was bugged and you literally could not reach the place where that happened in time? This is a great bug. Oh hey, it's more gambling.
See, Boo, if you're not Daisy, you shouldn't gamble. Learn your place, you pathetic little ghost, and welcome to 3rd place. Ha ha ha.
Should have learned from Daisy.
Gamble all of the time, win half of the time, claim that you're the greatest gambler in the world.
That's how gamblers tend to work.
There is actually a comedy video slow run of the first level of Mario 64, which is pretty great, because he crawls the entire way.
Oh my.
That was, of course, meant as a sort of satire, but...
And here's this tree. Here's the other tree next to it.
Pretty much, more or less.
Here's the pink bomb. Ever since playing Mario Galaxy, I cannot play Mario 3 in 3D without constantly spamming the long jump.
So slow. Wario, what are you doing?
Finish!
He just specifically refuses to move. Jeez. Right, Miyamoto actually brings up something interesting here now, that since we are sort of running out of GameCube Mario Party games, so he wants to know, will we be moving on to the Wii Mario Party games? But here's the thing, from 7 onward, I believe, you can't actually play Moron Party, because they no longer allow all AI games. They simply decided that, you know what, we're next gen, so we're going to start removing features.
And then they removed the feature that made the game fun, aka taking each other over.
Yeah. Hey, let's make the next Mario Party a co-op game.
Yeah, that's great.
They wonder why that one sold badly.
If only they'd revive the franchise with WarioWare stuff. I would take WarioWare macro games over any minigame. Just give us a slew of like 10 or so in rapid succession and get points.
Trot. Oh, it's this one.
Tapam points out that Sonic Shovel allows all AI games.
What is the AI doing?
Then you could call it Moronic Shovel.
And now everyone is suggesting a slow run day, so Turtle Tuesday. Come on guys, 2 green shells, how hard is this?
Good god, it's not 3 green shells.
And it would be very, very difficult.
It would start another thread of discussion. It's very uncomfortable. I liked how Waluigi had it, but then he just kept on rolling slowly.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, come on, guys.
Dude, come on.
He just roll past it twice. You know, I don't even care. Yeah.
I know the Buzzy Beetles are cute, but you need the eggs.
I don't like eggs. Give me indigestion.
Daytime.
The worst time.
Yep.
And Daisy is just heading towards that gambling spot. She's like, Star Shuffle, yes!
Oh, Daisy.
She probably derives actual physical satisfaction from gambling at this point. It is literally a drug. Every time she puts a star down, her heart just starts beating faster and faster and faster.
Back at home, instead of like food vending machines, it's just a slot machine that puts out food.
She doesn't actually have an ice machine built into her refrigerator, it's actually a slot machine, and if you get 3 ice cubes, all the ice just comes pouring out at once. She catches it in her dress and runs around laughing until it all melts away. It seems that this trio is in for a shocking experience.
This certainly is electrifying.
I think that if Boo wants to win, he's going to have to amp it up.
We have to ramp up the voltage.
Finish!
But what do I care?
Ah, damn it. I was about to say, but what about that? Horsepower! No, wait. Is it time for a gum brew? Of course it is.
Now that Sonic Show idea is getting some traction with the stream chat. Also, why do you call it stupid shovel? It should be moronic shovel.
That doesn't work though.
No, moronic, Sonic, it rhymes. Sort of. Kind of. A bit.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it works for the last few syllables, but it... The idea is to keep the cadence and the first letter if possible. Oh god, no, why?
More peer factor.
DK just says it's a good day to roll a barrel.
Just like my grandpa did.
I do like that there are 2 barrels where you are guaranteed at least 6 bananas right off the bat. Why would you pick anywhere else?
Daisy, yes!
It's free money! Ha! Look at that. Thanks to Wario, Daisy gets all the bananas.
Finish!
All coming up, Daisy DK Duke.
Oh hey, Wario have got 550 coins somewhere.
He has all the money in the world. But nothing he buys will get him what he really wants.
More dash?
Yes. Because no matter how much money he spends, he doesn't get more money.
Well, it doesn't get enough more money. Escalating Age brings up a point. Definitely utter all AI games, but which ones?
One thing that I really wish is that Dokapon Kingdom had all AI support, because now that would be amazing.
Oh.
Dokapon Kingdom is like as if someone played Mario Party and it ended in fisticuffs and they went home all bruised and bloody, and then they looked in the mirror and went, oh my god, this was the best night of my life. why isn't there a game specifically about this sort of conflict being created? And then they made Dokapon Kingdom.
And then it sold badly.
I wonder why. Hey guys, it's a multiplayer co-op game that's not really all that co-op-y and it's entirely designed to make you hate each other. Yay!
Sounds like the best game ever. I always want to try that game, but by the time that game released, most of the people I used to play on sort of moved on from gaming.
Moved on from gaming, jeez.
It mainly came from Mario Party and Smash Bros.
If you move on from games, you are basically proving to me that you have no maturity whatsoever.
Yeah, you want to make music.
You can make music and play video games.
Professionally,
Yeah.
without a degree.
Look, you can play music and be a professional gamer.
I'm just trying to hint that that friend may not have made the best life choices.
Finish!
This is a horrifying little minigame, isn't it? Let's see how
Deadly.
many Goombas we can capture.
The deadliest game. Oh, they get to be released.
Then why capture them in the first place?
The thrill of the hunt.
Look at all that dosh. Wario has a lot of money.
Yep.
So let's see, hopefully it will be 40 coin stars, and then he will buy 4. Oh, 30 coin at least. Okay, so that means that he can actually spend all his money if he likes. Go for it.
Got a lot of capital, but no solid assets.
Well, he's got ass to go around, I was about to say, but...
Oh, this.
It's okay, we don't actually want Daisy to have any coins this night, because it will result in her buying super expensive stars. Also, man, look at a warrior's money, it's almost at 200.
That's the highest we ever got in these Moron party streams again.
Somewhere about 240, I think. 240, 250, 260, somewhere there. I don't think we ever broke 300. Okay, Waluigi is betting it all. He has a good feeling because he wears hats all the time.
But none as classy as these.
Hey now. Nothing is classier than the caps that these guys wears. They're like the classiest. I mean, they're hats with your first name's initial monogrammed onto the front.
So what letter is that on Waluigi's hat? The Wal?
Yeah, the Lulu. It's a turn L. It's a prototype that was never put into production, thus it is 10 times more powerful. Oh hey, is Wario going to lose all his coins in a Bowser minigame?
We can only hope.
I almost have 200 coins! Time to lose all your coins. Oh, Wario.
Ho ho ho! Oh, Bowser. You scallywag.
Trolling is a art.
Well, Wario got hoodwinked.
Bamboozled. Alright kids, it's time to play everyone's favorite game. Jump across the giant blood-stained pillar of death, or be slapped into the open caldera of the volcano and drown in lava.
That's not blood, that's mushroom juice.
Oh.
It's sort of transparent, you see. The Mushroom Kingdom has so many wacky ways to execute these attempts. But it cannot be said that Princess Peach will not do on her subjects what she won't undergo herself. And hence the Mario Party.
Noblesse oblige. I would not lead my men into anything I would not voluntarily walk into myself, Mario said, and dove into the volcano, where he battled over 10 coins. He had to slay 3 of his oldest friends, but it is all part of the party.
But they all had fun up, so...
Everyone just shook hands and said, good game, good game.
It almost made me feel alive again.
That hint of danger, I missed it so. Hooray! New minigame, Light Breeze. Is that supposed to be a pun? Light Breeze?
I guess it's powering a light with a fan.
Oh jeez, it's this one.
This. Oh hey, the game that you cannot win on the hardest AI difficulty because they mashed too hard.
Hey now. You just need power thumbs like me. Somehow this still tells me that this is probably the most inefficient way. I mean, why not just put them on like exercise bikes instead? Or pumps?
And you can't say it's green energy because all that gas that Wario is expelling while doing this probably did more to damage the atmosphere than the old coal plant. No, it'd be great if they did like one of the if you took a high turn number that had like halfway events, quarter game events.
That would be sort of neat, yeah. Something to just jumble things up a bit.
Yeah.
It always needs more jumbling.
Also thought we actually know where we are in the turn order and don't give in to despair.
I could just press the start button and check, but you know, that's no fun.
I'll give you 3 stars for 90 coins.
Look at this scrub, paying 30 coins per star.
The star is a strong currency.
Except for the fact that it can just magically dematerialize because someone laughs at you.
That's just one of the risks in star currency. Oh, please buy this commemorative star to celebrate the Mario Party.
I bet that every Mario Party actually has one hell of a gift shop, doesn't it? I mean, there must be tens of thousands of people in the various kingdoms in the Mario world watching this. And there's like commemorative Mario Party 5 star, commemorative Mario Party 6 star, and has the sun and moon on it. You can flip them over.
Commemorative bones of Mario when he died in that volcano.
Get a only slightly tattered Princess Peach dress. Used once in a Spike Pit minigame.
Get Wario's chewed up hat from the blooper. Warning, the hat is drenched in blooper ink.
May require cleaning.
Warning, blooper ink is highly poisonous.
I really love this minigame when the AI is playing it, because this is a fucking slow run if there ever was one. And the music is just so great because it's so hype.
Who's just pushing us along? Abu's just pushing Daisy over the finish line.
Someone win already! I don't even care, just win already, fuck. I hate this. And it's daytime. Get out of here, son, no one likes you.
Only I were so incandescent.
Grossly incandescent indeed. Alright, gamble time. Get those chests, come on. Get the jackpot. You can do it.
There's 40 coins. That would be great.
Oh. Next time, Daisy. Next time.
I do wonder if the Mario Party is some public event or just something between Mario and friends.
Well, supposedly Mario and friends are the only ones that get invited. And according to the Mario Party canon, they have Mario parties from time to time, so apparently it's maybe a seasonal or yearly thing.
But
And then I guess it is, like we mentioned earlier, like in the golf minigame and so on, that basically there are small minigame arenas, so just off screen there are probably lots of people watching. And it's naturally televised, of course. I mean, there must be dozens of Lakitus flying around here.
like I'm a Toad equivalent of John Madden commentating the game. So you see, a star is a 5-pointed object of power that makes you invincible. That you buy with coins, and coins are a currency made out of gold you can pick up.
Daisy's ahead on stars, and that gives her a pretty good chance of winning the game, since having more stars than the other guys is what wins the game.
You see, winning is the act of not losing.
The opposite of walking home in shame. I bet that Toad Madden is the one who is reading all the minigame explanations as well. In this minigame, you need to hammer on the A button. That's the green one, I think. It was back in my day.
The letter A is the first letter of the alphabet. The alphabet being invented to create words.
Without it, I couldn't spell my name. Because it uses letters.
My name, John Madden.
Toad Madden is even more just mentally deficient than even the original John Madden. Man, I'm going to have to create Toad Madden now, make him an official canon character. I'll write to Nintendo Power. Oh wait, damn it. They shut down. Here we go. Now this is a vehicle I can get behind, because I sure as hell don't want to stand in front of it. That is the best thing.
Yeah. It's all. It's a rotor with 2 cannons.
It's the most brilliant thing I've ever seen.
The apex of mushroom engineering.
How does it even stay airborne? We don't know!
You see, the kickback of the cannons cancel each other out.
The cannons are actually giant magnets, and the magnetic field propels the vehicle.
Well, then you may need to be a new type to pilot this.
Like Wario, for example.
Well, Mario is free of Earth's gravity.
Because he has created his own.
Yes.
Ah, Gundam references.
People's money is being held down by Earth's gravity field.
Maybe that's why they're having Mario Party, because they want to join each other in the Sea of Stars.
By killing each other repeatedly.
Yes. Then again, if there's one thing we've learned from Gundam, it's that the more people that died, the better the series tends to be.
Yes, that's something. Well, that's not always set in stone. You remember, like, Victory.
Well, let's see. That was, that was an edge case.
It was not a very good show.
No, it wasn't. It also completely. The thing is that I watched Gintama before I watched Victory for the first time, so that voice actor was completely ruined for me. I could never respect the main protagonist.
No. Besides, the real indicator of any quality for Gundam is how crazy Tomino is at the moment.
Yeah, whether he's in the depressive or energetic phase.
He has to be in the balance between them.
And if he's wearing his play jacket, you're in for good times.
He also has to be angry.
At
really
something.
angry.
Yeah, just angry at something.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's at Bandai or at women or adults.
Tomino's general hate for women is pretty great.
Mm.
And yes, I totally said that someone's misogyny was a good thing. I am 100% serious, you guys.
Let's discuss women in Gundam on the Mario Party stream.
So how about that time Sayla took some of her pubic hair and put into an amulet for Amuro to wear into combat? Yeah, how about that?
Oh, yeah. That was based on a real thing.
Yep, because they did that during World War II.
See, the Moron Party stream is the most informative of our streams.
Yeah, I have as a goal that I need to teach everyone watching every stream something at least once. Now Boo and Wario can have their little romantic rendezvous.
The mountain has eyes.
Of course, the hills have eyes in the Mario world. So do the clouds and some of the bushes.
How does that mountain feel about having the gondola reach into his head? Up his head?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of interested in how they felt about, the driving giant spikes and stuff into him and attaching construction. And he's like, guys, what are you doing?
Maybe it's his predatory technique. Like, the gondola is just bright and shiny and it lures people onto it. And then they land on the platform, it just opens and reveals this huge maw. And
once again, we have seen that some hills do have mouths in the Mario games, like in Yoshi's Island, so...
Yep.
Yeah.
And
hills
again,
have eyes and mouths, and they will devour you alive.
And again,
Oh hey, now this is a nice setup here. Last daytime turn, she is deposited... Oh, well, she was deposited one after the star space. Oh you, video game. Oh you.
If the stars are cheap enough, it might be worth just paying the twomp.
Yeah, but if she's an AI, she's not going to do that.
Or will she?
Dun, 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 dun. I'll just take control for a few moments. Let's see, come on, Warrior. Win the jackpots. Hit 388s. Well, slow and steady wins the race, I suppose.
Yep. We know who's getting the coin star now, for sure.
Unless we get a miracle space. And the magic happens.
As if that ever happens in Mario Party 6.
Maybe something nice will happen. Why the fuck would something nice happen? Nice things never happen.
All my favorite shows never have nice things happen in them.
Louis C.K. really predicted Moron parties like 10 years ahead of the time.
Yep. The Running Man. Actually, I would like to see like the Running Man, but recast with Mario Party.
Yeah, actually, I was about to say, wouldn't it be pretty great if they made a Mario Party Running Man with Schwarzenegger as Mario?
Yes.
And in the end, he just puts Bowser in a space shuttle and says, "Let's see how you like taking a ride," and he just sends him smashing into the sun or something.
And Wario should be played by Danny DeVito.
Yes.
It would be the perfect role for him.
Just put on a fake mustache and it's good to go.
Yes.
Oh jeez, Mr. DeVito, if you ever happen to watch this video, we kid. Seriously, you're a great guy.
We kid because we love you.
Yeah.
Who would Nicolas Cage play? Luigi?
Everyone else. He can be he can be the Toads, I think. That would fit him perfectly, wouldn't it? I can really imagine a Toad with Nick Cage's mannerisms and voice.
Yes. I'd make a peace joke, but mushrooms don't get their spores spread by bees. This is very inconsistent. This is very inconsiderate of nature, getting in the way of good jokes.
The team actually managed to win this minigame again.
Oh hey!
That is fairly rare.
As a result, the Game Boy printer prints.
Hey guys, remember this thing? It was pretty cool, right?
It was pretty cool when I was like...
40 coin stars, come on, 40 coin... No, oh, 10. Then it might actually be worth paying the $1. And oh hey! Last 5 turns too.
Oh hey!
So Wario is going to spin the bonus wheel. Now, Wario, please, for the love of all things holy, give us something interesting.
Give us more Bowser.
Well, you get more Wario.
Oh.
Additional Wario space is required. Wow, I think that is probably even more boring.
Than just doubling the cash.
Yeah. That is the most boring effect, holy crap.
This game really needs a modding community.
Mario Party modding.
Yes, just let us make our own mutators, like all red spaces or Bowser spaces. And it's always that minigame from Mario Party 4 with the inflatable Bowser head.
Replace all minigames with inflatable Bowser head.
Yes.
5 minutes into the game, no one has any thumbs left.
Everyone just feels dirty watching this.
But yeah, that means that basically Wario is going to get free money from everyone, as if he needed more.
You always need more money. It's not a case about needing in the case of Wario, it's a matter of wanting. And he always wants more. Oh hey, this game, I remember
In the
this.
midnight hour, Wario cried more, 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 and then he stole your coins. Go see a dick like that.
Oop.
Less than optimal pathing here.
This game is actually kind of tricky when you play it yourself.
Yeah, but at least this one is actually fairly skill-based.
Yep.
Unlike 90% of them.
Yeah, but it's a bit harder in real life because it's hard to like gauge whether it will fit through the pegs or not. And of course, you're always in the at the risk of elbow punchy. So yeah.
What did we like to call interference?
I had to go to the doctor because I got elbow punched. I just lied and said I masturbated a lot. Because I couldn't talk to him about Mario Party.
Because nothing is more embarrassing than Mario Party.
Why is your arm so swollen up?
Incessant masturbation, you say, with a complete stone face.
Yes.
Is that really true, he asks. Yes. You threateningly move your hand towards your groin as if you're ready to prove it. And he just goes, okay, okay. Fine. Noted in the papers. Looks like everything's coming up daisy. Free money!
It would take a pretty huge upset to dislodge her. What was the current cost again for the stars?
10 coins.
Oh.
So everyone is in a position where they can almost reach a winning position.
But it's the last day of the night.
Yeah.
Turn.
Oh, jeez.
This again.
Imagine being afraid, having that ocean phobia, and then playing this minigame.
The blue looks a lot more friendly in sunshine. No, Daisy swim against the current, not into it.
And Wario once again just floats like a cork and doesn't give a shit. He's built to win.
Yep.
And he needs all them coins.
Yet he's fourth. But he's set to break the
win it.
He's set
It's
to
time
break
to
the
win it.
He's set to break the top coin record. Come on. Oh,
She settles for less because she's a nice person.
only win is a win. You're a gambler.
Yep. It is time to duel.
Oh hey, here's that upset.
Now it's Daisy's turn to use her riches to avoid responsibility.
Yep, but nah, Boo started it.
Yeah.
I mean, she won and lost stars
Yeah.
already.
It's time to go trick or treating.
Oh hey.
Wait a minute.
How the fuck can you know which tree is which when they all move on to a single line?
Well, that's the thing, you're not supposed to be able to.
Yep.
I guess, like, I mean, would you really trust that tree?
Finish!
Wow.
Oh, Daisy.
Daisy, you have a talent for always picking the shortest stick. If it's a plant, it doesn't grow very well. If it's a tree, it's just the tiniest tree. I wonder what her boyfriends have looked like.
Oh,
They don't even get morning wood, they get morning toothpicks.
which is the second boss?
And now it's time for another duel. And then Boo is going to have to give Daisy cash anyway.
Yep.
I hope Wario wins this one.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Oh,
So
no.
he can-
Oh, jeez! Thank goodness they missed the sumo of Dumo, because what the hell? That one has ended. That one has ended exactly the same every time.
Just one of the people walking out of the ring.
God
Come
damn
on,
it.
Wario, you can escape this gravity. But what the fuck? Wario wasn't... Wario was...
Yes, he was further ahead, but Boo is a cheating asshole.
It's not fun to cheat with your mass. Oh hey, I'm not oh hey, I'm just going to decide that I'm not susceptible to the laws of physics. Oh.
Come on, Wario. We need to settle this shit once and for all.
I'm gonna break the record.
You need to push it to the limit. Walk along the razor's edge and buy a shitload of... Oh, yeah, sure. Just ignore the stars, why don't you? God.
Daisy is such a bad influence on these people.
Instead of buying 5 stars, he decides, you know what, I'm gonna go gamble 1 star away with the perhaps a 1 in 6 chance of winning 3. What is wrong with you, Wario?
Oh, Wario. I'm glad I didn't vote for you.
And he doesn't even move the selector, it's just, it's this one!
Ouch, look like you were wrong.
Ouch is the term when you have 2 stars in a game where there currently does 12.
To rub it in, let me show you where the actual star was.
Better that than the turning out that there wasn't one. Just lift all the hats and there's no star there, and the shy guy just slowly retreats towards the door and then he starts running.
The star was in Wario's heart. The last place he looked.
I was about to say, there should be plenty of space there, because what the heck?
Yeah, it can pump blood through all that fat.
So let's spend a few minutes watching this happen.
Yes, this is fun.
This is perfect for me, who's starting to feel the need to actually go to the bathroom, and I just get nothing but minigames to take the longest possible time.
And they all contain pipes.
Next up, a waterfall ride. Next, river junction.
Just all these pipes pumping out water. Endlessly, serenely, gracefully.
Thank you, Luck. Oh, really? Come on, Daisy was totally on the edge. She actually did land and then slid backwards because, haha!
That grass is wet. What is that moss? I guess it's moss because it grows on a brick.
I think it's just a plastic top. Because it's in, you know, one piece.
Maybe it's the ooze from that Nickelodeon show.
It's the ooze. Oh man, look at Daisy just going the distance in a single set. Going from last to first place in an instant.
Yep, she went into competency mode.
Fuck this noise, yeah. Minimum time approach.
This is how great this game is.
Now she's going to jump on the same spike set 10,000 times while we slowly but surely passes her.
Hey.
She only has 1 set of jumps left. 1 set.
Shimoda, what do you think of my voice?
God. Daisy, no.
Daisy, use your float. Use the float.
Hammer the jump button, damn it.
Hold it so you can
Well,
float.
Boo and Wario didn't even get into the third area. That's... Oh, jeez.
Daytime.
2 turns.
Back to the bowling. Well, if she can make one final star purchase, she should solidify early. Oh wait, she lands on this block.
She still has enough for 2 stars at least. But she probably won't be able to reach it.
Yeah, unless she gets lucky. Nah.
I think that even if she rolls a 10, she won't be able to make... Oh, hello. Boo just decided to throw away the win because fuck that noise. Winning sucks.
What did he throw?
I didn't even care to check, I was about to say.
Probably a Potterboo. Are Potterboos related to boos?
I don't think so, no. One is from the Ghost family, while the other is from the Elemental family. And naturally, the only guy who doesn't have any coins is the one that gets brought down to the star space. Well, Waluigi, that means that you basically are out of the game.
But wait, here comes Wario with his
And
3
gets
stars.
swamped. Here comes Wario, splat.
He walked into his own swamp.
Oh dear. It is time once again to mole it. I do like that there are 2 mole minigames basically because when it's day you need to jump up. When it's night you need to butt stomp down.
Yeah, the game's all that variations depending on the time.
What
of
is
day.
Wario doing?
I guess he's caught in Earth's gravity field after all.
And I do like when Daisy stands under a golden mole and she jumps and then decides that no.
Finish!
I'm just gonna
Moles
fall
are-
down instead.
Moles are pretty scary animals.
I suppose.
Have you ever seen a mole? In
I
real life?
have actually.
They're pretty scary. Have you ever seen a star-nosed mole?
Not in real life, but I have seen pictures of them.
Oh, those are great.
They are, aren't they?
Everyone Google the star-nosed mole. Now.
Leave the stream. Get to Google. Boo, go. Alright, let's see. Come on, Boo. Lose that star. Fall completely out of striking distance of the woman that will win this game.
Will probably be some bullshit.
The Koopa's like, wow, you found it. I'm so glad I'll give you 10 stars. Since it's the last turn and all.
I'll give you the sun.
Oh shit. Get wrecked,
Yeah.
Boo. Get wrecked.
Get in the 3rd place where you belong, Boo.
Don't even try. Should have just given up. Oh, god damn it.
Ah, did he land on that
Ooh.
element in space again?
Jeez.
It's going to be a desperate... Oh wait, it's only betting 1. Well,
You know
even
what?
if he wins, this is
I'm
going to
just
upset
going to take off my headset and I'm going to leave. And when I come back, Daisy will have won, okay?
Hmm.
You carry this one.
Yep. So hello, stream. This is now the Lurkopter stream. This is... What the hell is this? Oh. Oh. Well... Yeah. Wait, wasn't that already lit?
Finish!
So, how are you all today? My controversial political opinions. I believe that the undead are second-class citizens.
Fucking goddamn it.
Yeah? Yeah, boo on.
Lurk, you fucked up.
Well, it was entirely outside of my control.
That doesn't matter at all because I'm a politician and thus I'm going to blame everyone but myself. Wow. Seriously, if that costs Daisy the game, then I will be... Ooh. Ooh, jeez. Ooh.
Now they have to assemble Voltron again.
But there's only 2 of them. J. Molan has a great question for your Lurkopter. Which color do you think is the most delicious?
Saccharine.
The echoes of metal upon metal. As dozens of yet unborn robot creatures are just thrown onto the ground. Wow, they hit at exactly the same time. That's a nice sound.
By the way, Jamolan, it's saccharine.
Is that really a color though, I was about to say.
It sounds like a color.
In my head canon, it is a color. Alright, time for me to actually grasp the controller for the first time, like 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Well done. It's time to see how everyone fared.
Wario, get out. Look at this, seriously, look at this.
Well,
Daisy had a guaranteed win up until that last turn with Boo nicking a star and Wario grabbing on. This is going to be tight.
yep.
Who has the most coins, Derp? I
Wario, what
wonder
the
who.
fuck?
He's just sitting on 250 coins. Yep.
How did you do this, Wario? Seriously?
Well, there's a secret to winning the coin star. You ignore and don't buy any stars. Won't that leave you with too few stars to win the game, though? Sometimes you have to make sacrifices if you want to get ahead. And the minigame star goes to... Oh shit. Now things are hype. Who used the most orbs, I wonder? Well, the orb star winner is... Maybe there won't even be a coin star, poor Wario won't get anything. Oh, there we go! Wario got the Orb Star instead. And then it's finally time for the Action Star, which will essentially decide the game. Goes to whoever landed on the most question mark spaces, and god damn it if Waluigi isn't really well set up for that one too. It's down to the wire.
If it'll be a time, we'll get a tiebreaker minigame.
If only.
Aww.
Boo! You have ruined everything! I literally left the stream in your care for 2 minutes, Lurkopter. 2 minutes! And you make it so that Daisy loses.
It was my first day.
It was your last day.
No, we get to see this pose again.
Seriously, this must have been a difference of 1 action space or something.
Yep.
But yeah, if Boo hadn't dueled Daisy on the last turn, Daisy would have won.
Yep. So, do the Sun and the Moon start making out now, or
No,
is that unresolved?
it is entirely unresolved.
Oh.
Let's see. Yep, it was a... wow. She lost the game by a single question mark space. 3 to 4. The entire game was decided by 1 space. So if the game hadn't picked that as the bonus star, then Daisy would have won. Wow, now I am salty. I am so salty. I'm like an entire bag of roasted peanuts right now.
I had to think that Daisy won a moral victory. Except not because she gambled all the time. But she challenged a lot of people in dual spaces.
Man.
And the party has ended.
No more Mario parties ever. I'm so salty I'm just ending the stream.
Like the end of the Great Gatsby. All we're left with is a lot of remorse.
Right, so let's visit the Star Bank, I suppose.
Yep.
Since we haven't done that so far, let's actually pop in there and take a look. Maybe this is a little extra something, because Happy Litterbox apparently just arrived to see the end of the stream.
Yep, tough luck.
Trade your stars here for all kinds of hot items.
Like the ability to taunt.
Brutal difficulty. I do like that brutal is before harder in the order for some reason. Why?
Well, it was so brutal it took its spot. That's how brutal that difficulty is. It bullies all lesser difficulties.
You can buy the mushroom bus. Why?
Oh, must be a short bus.
And oh hey, the Miracle Book Secret. And oh yes, that's right, you can buy taunts.
Yep. The only two ones worth buying are Waluigi and Daisy.
And you need to pay 100 stars to actually see the credits. Also, just for the lols, check out our current star total. 69, baby! Yeah!
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's unlock Toadette.
Oh, Toadette.
A new challenger. She
I
has
think she's actually She first appeared in Paper Mario 2, I think.
Next up, we're going to unlock the brutal difficulty.
Yeah.
Because next time, things will get brutal.
Brutal party.
Yep. Brutality. And that's all of the Moron party we have to offer tonight, I'm afraid. So, thank you, Lurcopter, for joining me.
It was a great time.
And fuck you for ruining Daisy's victory with your slackness while I was away. Oh, you.
I was just taking it easy.
Yukari is not good enough. Then you will be defeated. Have you learned nothing? You're up to like 14 Toho games at this point. Haven't you learned that effort is what is rewarded?
What?
Oh well, any case, thank you for watching everyone, and I hope you enjoyed this unfair Square 50 turn round, which was basically the craziest we've had so far. And I hope to see you around on Saturday, when it's back to the usual. See you then.
See ya.